Isn't it just so frustrating when your son or daughter has yet again got a ton of homework to do after they've been at school all day? They don't feel motivated to do anything after their long day, especially if they do extra clubs, like a couple of nights a week after school. Thing is, if they don't do it, they will get told off by their teacher. And in their own way, they will get upset and annoyed with the teacher. Think about it. No one likes being told off, do they? Also, ramp this up to the next level. If they consistently get told off, like for not doing their homework over a prolonged amount of time, say a few weeks or even a few months, your son or daughter will start to hate the subject. If they start to hate the subject, they will not choose it for GCSE or A-levels. So what was once their passion, what they love to do, has now gone. It's now there's no way I'm doing that subject. Hang on, this cannot be right. Why should your son or daughter start to feel like they don't like the subject simply because of these issues with homework? In this student optimization training, we're going to deconstruct this whole homework problem, enabling your son or daughter to enjoy homework because they're good at it, because they've mastered it, and to improve their results across the board in all of their subjects. Go grab a pen and jot down some of the points I'm going to give you, because I would love you to actually implement what you're going to learn today. There are 4 reasons that your son or daughter is not on top of their homework, why they don't feel motivated to get it done properly. Number 1, natural energy levels. Number 2, patterns of focus. Number 3, what influences focus. And number 4, the work relax paradox. Then I'm going to give you a strategy on how to solve it. Okay, let's talk about natural energy levels. What happens to your motivation and drive as a parent when you get tired? Exactly, it depletes, it runs down. Your son or daughter has the same energy mechanics. They have been at school studying for about 6 to 7 hours. Their body and mind is getting tired. When is homework expected to be completed? In the evening, after school. How can anyone expect a child to focus as well in the evenings as well as they do during the day? Also, throw into the mix, remember, adenosine buildup is present. Adenosine is one of those molecules in the body that is directly associated with drowsiness. Every minute we're awake, our bodies are slowly increasing its adenosine level, which is one of the reasons we feel tired at night. Adenosine buildup is at its highest. Plus, daylight is fading. The body releases melatonin, another signal to wind down and get ready for sleep. Okay, so that's their starting line when they get home. Let's talk about patterns of focus. Schools design their lesson schedule at specific times around this pattern. Arrive at school, morning lessons, break time, late morning sessions, lunch, afternoon lessons, home time. Your school may differ a little bit, but that's pretty much what it is, isn't it? It's a pattern of relax, focus, relax, focus, relax, focus. There is a little lag in the quality of focus immediately before and after the relax period, and this is to be expected. They're hungry here, and here they're hyped up from the time away from teachers where they can be naughty and do what they like. So where does their homework fit in? Have you created a well-structured focus period Monday to Friday when they get in from school that allows for the same focus drops, for the same structured approach to focusing on work? Or is it just a vaguely left down to them sort of work it out on their own routine? Do the teachers let them sort out their own focus periods when they're at school? Or do they keep a strict timetable of when lessons take place? If you sit with your son or daughter and ask them to do the homework, are you consistent with the exact time and style of focus periods? Okay, so we've hit natural energy levels, patterns of focus. Now let's jump into exactly what influences your son or daughter to focus. School is the central hub for learning. Endless amounts of classrooms, endless amounts of books, and endless amounts of teachers on every single corner. It's all steered towards learning, isn't it? Is the learning environment at home the same? Do they have the same designated work area that has all the things they need to study? When they do their homework, is it a silent room where focus can be sustained? Or is it a kitchen table full of unsorted paper bills or unaligned table mats and half-drunk glasses of juice? Their brother's dinner may be next to them half-eaten. Are their phones turned on and next to them? Are they watching YouTube on your laptop while they try and squeeze in their homework? Is Daisy, your dog, pulling at their new school shoes you just bought for them? I think you get the point. Endless distractions. Can we expect any child, your son or daughter, to be able to hold focus at their best like this? I know your household is probably not exactly the same as this, but try to compare it to the learning environment they have at school where they study at their best. Second component to influence of focus on your son or daughter is the pleasure-pain dynamic. 2 things motivate us to carry out a task: the carrot and the stick. The reward if we do it, and the pain if we don't. At school, if your son or daughter does well, they get rewarded. They might get house points, or a well done in front of the class, or an A star written at the end of their work. Every child, teenager, and adult loves to get an A star. It feels great. Also, on the flip side, when your son or daughter disrupts the class, when the teacher is trying to teach them something complicated like a physics equation, they will get told off. They might get sent out. They might get a detention. That's a punishment. Do you have the same tools of influence directly linked to their homework? Are you able to sit with them while they do their work? Are you able to engage with them every night to help them out? Or are you able to reward them for completing even the smallest bit of work? Even just a positive reinforcement goes such a long way. Finally, I bring you to the biggest paradox that parents face of all time, the work relax paradox. Where's that line between them being at home after school just to relax and unwind, or being at home to knuckle down and do some amazing homework? So many parents that we've worked with say that they really want their evenings to be free of doing work. They've been doing that at school all the time. Unwind time, that's what they want. Time for you to connect with them. Time to have fun with your son or daughter. We need to find a balance, don't we? Okay, so we've hit natural energy levels, focus patterns, what influences focus, and the work relax paradox. What are you going to do now? Number one, make a decision on how you want your evenings to look like, for you and for them. Chat it over with them. Be open, be honest with them. Don't just control them and tell them. This removes connections between you and them, and we don't want to remove the connection between you and them. We want you two to be close. Number two, create a sensible timetable for them to stick to that has both the stick and the carrot incentives. Do not deviate from the schedule unless it's an emergency. Number three, make sure you prioritize time to engage with them when they do their work. Sit with them, or set an amount of time where they understand that that's the time that they can use you as a valuable resource to help them out. Number four, make sure they get the relaxed time when they come back from school, with the understanding that at the end of that, there's going to be an allocated work time that they can focus in. Number five, if you want further training specifically for them on how you can boost their results in every subject, get in touch with us at Student Optimisation. We coach students on becoming masters of time management. Yeah, I know, even at the young age that they are. We coach them on how to maintain laser focus in lessons at school, how to rapidly reduce stress levels, and my favorite, how to supercharge how they learn and memorize content. If you think that would help them, get in touch with us and we'll sort it all out. I'll see you soon.